Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a barn conversion. So we are pretending that this family had a disused barn or came into having a barn for some reason, and they decided to renovate it so it has a modern rustic-y feel to it, and using a lot of the cats and dogs stuff in it, and also has sort of a big monolithic modern structure in the middle that connects the two barns together. So tried to utilize that as much as possible by making it a really open plan space and an area that connects the two sides together. So that's what you can kind of see at the moment. I'm trying to work out why I couldn't delete any of the walls. It's because I've done the roofs on the same level, so if you're playing this in live mode it should be fine, but if you wanted to change anything in build mode, then it's probably best to take the roofs off like I do to try and actually build in there, because for some reason you can't build and see it when if you've got the roof on the same floor for some particular reason. So we're just trying to work out the layout. So we've got a big modern country kitchen on one side, and then we've got a master bedroom with an ensuite, and then two smaller rooms which I've used as bedrooms as well. So today I am actually off to the Luminaire festival that happens this time. It happened this time last year in London, but they turn Oxford Street, King's Cross and all different places into this big light arts sort of show. So it'd be pretty cool to go and see that with my friend, and we're gonna meet in our favorite angelic place beforehand. And I had fun making some of the rooms upstairs. I used that mint colour in the master bedroom. We'll see when we get further in that I was really enjoying the new mint. I haven't used it yet as a colour, and I think I will be using that more often. So in the kitchen area I used the new archways, the new cats and dogs ones, because I actually forgot that we had them, and use that so you can kind of see all the way through from the kitchen all the way into the living area as well. So this is the kitchen. So we've got our old range in the middle island there, and then using the modern but also having the wood counters as well to kind of keep it up to date, but also wanted to reflect back on those country vibes that you get from a barn. I kind of wanted to do, I don't know why I wanted to do a barn conversion. It kind of just came to me like that's the sort of thing that people kind of do. They kind of, if they've got a lot of money, they'll kind of go I'm going to go escape to the country, that classic British programme that my mother loves watching and I hate. They will go, I want to escape, I've been living in wherever city for the last how many years, my children have all left me, I now have too much money and want a 5-bedroomed country massive estate for us two to rattle around in until we die, which is basically the programme in a nutshell. So this is kind of not for two old people whose kids have grown up and grown out of. It's kind of for a family, or if you wanted two old elders to live in this place, then that's fair enough as well. I've also added a dog bed and a bowl and stuff, so if you did want to have your family to have a dog or a cat, I suppose you'd probably have to add in some more cat related stuff. But most of the decor in here is kind of on the traditional but modern, so kind of using like those big wingback chairs that we got in cats and dogs, but using it in the white colour instead of the more traditional patterns, kind of keeping it clean and sleek-ish, but adding those little touches that make it a bit more rustic. I also love that colourway on the fireplace as well, having that blue with quite a nice colour to go with the sofas as well, and made a little TV area and added in quite a lot of those lamps that I normally don't use lamps in builds, because normally I've littered the place with the biggest, brightest light that I can, and sort of decided this kind of place felt like they'd actually have lamps in it, because the ceilings are quite high downstairs. So I thought that they'd be the type of people to invest in a good lamp or two around the place. I don't know what I'm actually talking about in this video. And I love that rug as well. That rug from Parenthood is probably it has got some good colour. And I had to remember to put in the door to the bathroom as well, because I wanted a downstairs bathroom, because the only one upstairs is the ensuite. It is in a bit of an annoying place if you're one of the kids or whoever has a bedroom upstairs. You'd have to come all the way downstairs to go to loot in the night, but you know, sacrifices must be made. And this area is quite cool. I made it into a little snug reading area and used the bookshelves from Parenthood as well to kind of make a little enclosed area, so it's kind of a little tucked away corner that you can cozy up in and read a good book. And I also use the poof as well as a little footrest, so I don't think your Sims could actually sit in the other seat because I put it right in front, but the idea and the intent is there. So this is the bathroom. It's quite plain, and it's got the tall walls again, so kind of didn't add too much detail in. It's a bathroom. Nobody particularly shows that many bathrooms when they're doing stuff. There wasn't too much space to put anything in here as well, so just scale up a big picture and then it's done. So this is the foyer area. So this is the more modern part of the barn. So I kind of thought it'd be a great meeting area. So if they've got friends round, or they're having a sort of gathering or a party or anything, it's kind of the space that they would use for entertaining. So it's got the spa day seats with the concrete, I think it's got the concrete back, and then the grey and the white variants on there, so it looks all formal and snazzy to impress your guests. And then doing a foyer entrance area, which I do change up because I thought there should be some division between the actual entertaining space and the stairs and the actual entrance place, because I love putting in a good seat in my entrance areas. And there was also lots of room for some good artworks on the walls, so this build has some good artwork. And yeah, they're trying to put in the seats, and I was going to use these ones from the kids stuff, but I was like, yeah, they look a bit too cluttered and kind of didn't want too much space. So just put another poof in and another table, and so I put some books and a backpack underneath as well. And then went around and added in the cats and dogs curtains as well. Now we're going to work on the bedroom. This is probably my second favourite bedroom. So I used one of the wardrobes and the mint variant on that cats and dogs bed, which goes perfectly with the wallpaper, if I do say so myself. And then all the matching cream birch sort of furniture that goes with it was just like, it's the most matchy nice calming bedroom I've probably made in a long while. And they've got a dressing area near the wardrobe, so there's like nice big mirrors. And I also thought if the parents or whoever it is wanted to have a bit of quiet space by themselves, so they've got their own TV and some more of those lamps and a bookshelf as well, so they can chill out upstairs away from everything if the entertaining gets a bit too much for them. especially if they're old. They can go have an afternoon nap upstairs. And yeah, and then they've got a bathroom as well, so that's all in the same mints and blues and lovely colours. I also tried to do it as all the wallpapering as if the wall was touching an outside wall. It kind of had the same timber, so it kind of brought the origins of the building, the barn, in to the actual structure itself. And then this is the younger kids' bedroom, which I had so much fun with because I used all those new decals with cats and dogs. So it's got a nice little papa scene with all the little dogs like finding bones and playing, and all the cute little clouds and stuff. And they've got a cloud bed, so kind of it's a room for any gendered sim that you may have. So very, very clean and whites and blues again, but a bit more fun because it's for a younger sim. And then this is a more teen sim. It's using I use the yellow as like an accent colour in this room, so kind of bit more vibrant and colourful in this room. It does lean towards a more girlish room, I think, but you know, anyone could probably use this. It's generic teenness. And use that variant on one of the city living rugs. Yeah, words that I don't really often use because I don't think it looks like a Maxis actual rug. It doesn't really quite fit in my eye with the rest of the aesthetic they have going on. And I am super hyped that we are getting an adventure pack. It's coming soon. When I saw the trailer for laundry stuff and then they dropped the adventure stuff, I was just like, yes. I cannot believe I timed that quite well for starting a new Let's Play. So hopefully by the time that pack does come out, my sim will be able to go off on his adventures with his little papa, and we can go exploring some new and vibrant world. It has also inspired me to do a build for next week, which I'm not going to spoil yet, but also it was inspired by Devin Bumpkin as well, doing his amazing sort of jungle temple, and I was just like, yes, I need to build this thing that I have in my mind. And then we're going to work on the landscaping. So it's got some modern formal like features, like the little hedges that I've put lining the entrance into the house, and then it's got more of a cottagey feel. So it's got a very informal bordered garden with the sunflowers and more of the country kind of plants that you can get. So it kind of mixes the two together. And around the back we've also got a natural pond that they've kind of not kept that well because it's gone a bit green, and has rocks and sort of overgrown bushes all around it, but it kind of has a willow tree hanging over the top as well, so it's all quaint and country. And then right juxtaposition to that is a modern sort of outdoor living space where I add a barbecue and some of the seating as well. And then I put the one of the umbrellas from Get Together, I think it's Get Together, over inside the coffee table, so then it kind of adds a bit of shade. So just finishing off the natural pond there, and then gonna start making the outdoor living. So I kind of take the tiles that we used in the kitchen and use those for all the pathways as well, so it's kind of what the barn already naturally had inside of it, and sort of adding some detail about. And I also make a little gardening area, so if the Sims were into their gardening or a green thumb, then they could take the plants that I do go and put already in the planters and have their own little gardening area covered by the little awning, because I thought there'd be a type of family or people who like the outdoors and sort of get out there into nature and sort of go do stuff, really go have fun and explore. That's why I kind of set this build in Windenburg as well, because that's kind of the perfect location, because you've got the more wooded sort of country-esque areas, because I always play Windenburg as Britain in my game, because it's Europeanish and old and lovely. And then we're just adding the finishing touches. I also add some windows to the side just to finish off the build, and there we have it. I just added in the mailbox as well because I forgot about that. And so these are the screenshots, so you can see the layouts from the top, and then some just more detailed shots of the inside, giving you a flavour of what it's like for your Sims to live in this house. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, and if you'd like to see any more, then feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.